girls ask, can your hair color? Duh. I gotta do my hair all over again. I like the color though. What's the highlights and lowlights? Hey, so I'm gonna be coming on here wearing this deep wave unit, and we're gonna be doing a curly hair routine. As you can see, my hair is straight, blown out. This is a full 13x4 deep wave unit. This is the same wig that I had on in my last video by Unique Beauty. This is deep wave hair provided by me, but what I did do it was custom color it and blow it out and straighten it just to see if it could take color. Obviously it can, and just to see if the deep wave hair can get straight, because a lot of girls be having those questions like, can you straighten out your deep wave hair and have it go back? So now I'm just, since it's straightened, I'm just gonna put it back to its natural state because it is kind of dry from bleaching it. And when you color your hair and stuff like this, see, it would be time, see, it's only dry like this, and to make your hair go back to like being moisturized and stuff, you would have to shampoo and condition it with some high moisturizing shampoo and conditioner, and just condition it really good, because when you color your hair, it dries out even more, especially with heat styling. So you have to wash your hair and condition your hair more often when it's colored. Same thing for natural real hair that grows out of your scalp. Same thing for your natural wig that grows out of your scalp. So now I'm just gonna take some and shout out to my girl Vaughn with Ladies. So now I'm just gonna take it and wet it down. I did go in, I was wearing it as a middle part, but I'm more of a side part girl because my forehead is huge. So I'm just gonna go ahead and spray this down. And just wetting it. And as you can see, the curls is trying to somewhat come back, but not really. Oh, you see the curl coming back? So I'm gonna just go ahead and wet it all the way down off camera because I don't want water dripping everywhere. So once I have it wet down, I'm gonna come back with the products and show you guys my curly hair. See, the hair did somewhat curl back up, but not too much because there's nothing but water on it. So I'm gonna first, I feel like you want to start with your heaviest product so that can really put some weight on the curl so they can really start to form back. So in my last video that I it's not named curly hair routine, so that's why I decided to come back and really give you guys an actual routine, because it was a curly hair review, but I actually did the routine in the video. So I want to start with the heaviest product, in which would be some type of hair custard cream or leave-in conditioner cream, and I have two different ones right here. This is the Cantu Shea Butter leave-in conditioner cream, and I also have the Dove Amplified Twist and Moisture Shaping Butter Cream. So these two are pretty good. And I'm just gonna go ahead and use both, but those are two different options. You can find Cantu in the beauty supply store, and both like Walmart's, drugstore type stores. And you could also find it in your hood beauty store, but Dove you can only find in your drugstore type beauty stores, such as like Walgreens and CVS, Target. Like, I don't think like a Sally's would carry either one of these brands. So I'm just going ahead with the Cantu and working this in the hair. And you want to get a good amount of this on your curls, because like I said, the hair has been straight for the past week. And we want to just get that back in. So that's enough of that one. Because we don't want to, you can use too much of this and it be too heavy on your curls. So I just use that one first, but you don't need both. I just like to give options. So that was the Cantu, and it's real slick, thick, and it's so different wet versus dry, y'all, because I feel like it looks a lot darker wet, but when it was dry it was like all bright and you could see all the different tones and stuff in it. But that's how it is when your hair gets wet. Wet hair always looks darker than dry hair. And as you can see, the Cantu, the Dove one, is kind of more loose than the Cantu. It's like super loose. But this, so that, the Cantu is the heaviest product out of them all. But like I said, you could do either or. For your curly hair. The whole towel fell. So yeah, that's the two curly creams that I just went ahead and used. I'm also gonna just like kind of brush it and scrunch it at the same time. Brush it out and scrunch it out. And scrunching is basically the action of squeezing your curls together so they could form. So now I'm just gonna go in with some mousse. This is the Lotta body. And somebody say any mousse that's blue, go for it. So I guess I'm gonna say the same thing. Any mousse that's blue, go for it. Because this isn't the type that's gonna dry your hair out. Like, there's two different mousses. They got the mousses that get super dry, and those are the mousses that you should use on your lace, because it will help your lace stick. But don't put it on your actual curls, because it's just gonna make your hair get hard. And you don't want to use too much product. I kind of am being heavy-handed, but like I said, this hair was straight, so this hair was straight, so just taking some mousse. And this is the one by Lotta Body. At first I was taking the Lotta Body setting lotion, the one you use for like finger waves and wet sets, and diluting that with some water and using it as a foam, and that works really good as well. And that one is also blue, so I guess anything that is blue really is to go for curly. And I did go in with the hot comb to flatten the top out. With this Hawaiian Silky. And I'm just going to use a little bit of this because I technically don't need it since I did use 2 different curly creams. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to just put it in there anyway because this is really good. This is good by itself too. And you can also find this at your hood beauty supply store. I don't think they carry this in like the like Walmart's or CVS's or anything, but they probably do. But Hawaiian Silky, if you ain't got this, if you do have and you don't got Hawaiian Silky, get it from the hood beauty store. And then you also want to keep the spray bottle because you still want the hair to stay kind of wet while you putting stuff in. And there's nothing in the water but bottle of water. And last but not least, I'm just going to take some Strength to Shine conditioner, leave-in conditioner. This goes so good on the real hair. My grandma, Mia Boiler put me on this, so this stuff is real good, y'all. Anytime it goes good on the real hair, you know it's good for the weave. So you have natural curly hair and you don't have your routine all the way down pat. These are the products. You don't necessarily have to follow these steps, but these are the products and the techniques like scrunching. You have to do it. Keeping the curls, you have to do it. So yeah, so as you can see, the curls came back. So we are a win-win with the deep wave wig. You can color it, you can straighten it, and it'll go back to the deep wave. And these are all the products that you would need for a fire deep wave curly, any type of curly hair. It doesn't have to be deep wave, water wave, even body wave. You can take and make it a little curl. So that's that. The hair is about 80% dry. And this install is okay. It's not the best. Like the first time I put this unit on, it was better. I could still do the behind the ear, but I could still do the behind the ear. Maybe on this side, but you know I love my side part. And back over there again. And the curls are popping, y'all, so y'all could definitely straighten out deep wave wigs. And it's gonna come back curly. And you can color it and it's gonna come back curly. So if you want this exact unit that I'm wearing, I have one right here, 150 density, 14-inch deep wave. As you can see, it can be straightened, it can be curly. Once again, it can be colored, and it still keeps the integrity of its curls. So if you want this unit with customization, it'll be $300, but if you want it without customization, $250. So yeah, but this one is in black. If you want custom color, it'll be higher than $300, but we can go from there. And I can go ahead and add it to my website. But yeah, y'all, vacation hair. I know a lot of people go on vacation when it get cold, and curly hair is just year round, not when it's just hot, year round, because this goes with our We are more. Like, we don't come from straight hair, we come from curly hair. So remember to stay unique in the business of individuality, and I'll see you guys in the next video.